Hi guys, it's Wijmans here. Welcome to this new AI Radar. Here I am with the most salient parts of articles from January 18th to January 22nd of 2020. The Technology Review reports that a reinforcement learning algorithm created by Facebook researchers gets a robot to its goal 99% of the time, along a road that is very close to the shortest possible path, which means no wrong turns, no backtracking and no exploration. This is a big improvement over previous best efforts. Facebook researchers say that an unfortunate fact about maps is that they become outdated the moment they are created. Most real-world environments evolve, buildings and structures change, objects are moved around and people and pets are in constant flux. By learning to navigate without a map and no compass or GPS data, DDPPO trained agents, where DDPPO stands for Decentralized Distributed Proximal Policy Optimization, will accelerate the creation of new artificial intelligence applications of the physical world in common settings such as inside office buildings or laboratories where these additional data points aren't available. Reuters reports that the Facebook says technical error caused vulgar translation of Chinese leader's name. The Facebook system didn't have President Xi Jinping's name in its Burmese database and guessed at the translation, the company said. Translation tests of similar words that start with Z and Xi in Burmese also produced shithole, it added. Vox reports that the US government is investing in artificial intelligence based tool that could help catch illegal opioid sales on the internet, but the same approach could find lots of other illicit transactions. It's more complicated than a keyword search. Coming up with a way to find illegal drug sales online is no easy task. You can't just search opioid and expect to only find accounts illegally selling these medications. A mother who lost her only daughter decides to make her into an artificial intelligence. This is a translation by Jeffrey Ding, Oxford researcher Jeffrey Ding. In September, Alibaba AI Labs received a private letter from Li Yang asking for help. Hello, I have something that I hope you can help me with. My daughter has died, but I miss her so much. Can I send photos and videos of her to you so that you can make it into software that interacts with me in her likeness? Li Yang's daughter Chen Yin passed away due to T lymphoblastic lymphoma at age 14. In Li Yang's imagination, she can take AI Chen Yin anywhere, go to cafe, to Jeju Island to look at the sea, to Australia. They can travel together, talk and laugh together and share food just like before. According to a research by the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences, China currently has at least 1 million families whose only child has passed away, a number increasing at an annual rate of 76,000. Fortune reports that Kraftsik said that the real man on the moon moment in driverless cars occurred in 2015. Kraftsik being Waymo's CEO. In 2015, when a truly autonomous vehicle, one with no driver controls or emergency stop buttons, transported a human passenger through the streets of Austin, Texas, USA. That feat took Waymo, now an independently run company within Alphabet, 6 years to accomplish. Design Boom reports that Bjork music that opened in the spring of 2019 course often uses sounds from Bjork's music. archives, which he has compiled over the last 17 years to create new arrangements. On Dark reports that often models offered for interpretability simply don't work well, says Isaac Kohane, a bioinformatician and physician at Harvard Medical School. Even if computer scientists find a way to show how a deep learning tool works, doctors will have the final say on whether the explanations are sufficient. Doctors aren't just interested in theoretical accuracy. They need to know the system works in the real world. Before we point the finger too much at artificial intelligence, we should look at all our other practices that are ripe with false positives and false negatives, and all other practices that are black boxes based on publications that in reality few doctors read in detail, said Kohane. If the traditional companies and other organizations that could benefit most from data and AI want to be able to compete, profit and build a sustainable world, they must start embracing data. AI solutions can only be as good as the quality of data they are built on. This means hiring the right people and putting in place the required policies to gather the correct data, make it accessible, assess the quality, and then put it to use to develop AI solutions. The resulting tool provides what Google describes as this was an article from TextExplorer. Again, TextExplorer reports that the resulting tool provides what Google describes as precipitation nowcasting, locally based, nearly instantaneous short-term weather predictions. The type of CNN Google used is called UNet, a system that works by sorting data into layers that are arranged by encoding phase to increase processing speed. The system analyzes radar data from the past N hours to predict weather events in the coming N hours, where N ranges between 0 and 6 hours. The entire process takes just a few minutes. The system is able to return answers more quickly than conventional forecasting systems because it ignores the physics involved. Instead, it relies on image processing. A paper published to the preprint server archive.org reports details about the Sentinel-1 dataset, which consists of 2,108 synthetic images generated in 9 distinct building styles within a simulated city. These images are paired with ground truth annotation that segment each of the buildings. Sentinel also has a subset dataset called Synth1, which contains over 1,500 images spread across 6 styles. Simulators are going to become the new frontier for some data generation. Many applications, expect Jack Clark, will end up being based on a small amount of real-world data and a much larger amount of computationally generated augmented data. Clark also thinks that games are going to become increasingly relevant places to use to generate data as well. Okay guys, it's all for today. See you next time with AI Radar. Bye.